Hello everyone and welcome back to AneurynPlays. I am as always Aneurin, and today we're going to be going back to Atari 50, the anniversary celebration. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the PC era. The PC, not PC era, that's not the right word, the PC line of Atari systems. Sorry, just hold on a second, hang on. Hang on, sorry, I'll have to be right back. Just give me a moment. I've done an oops. Hold on. Sorry about that. Bit of a misstart there. Yeah, I just discovered that I was bleeding. Not a good way to start a stream, but nonetheless. I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright. What was I saying? I don't even remember anymore. May as well start over. We are going back into Atari 50 today. We're going to be going over the PC element of Atari's history. We looked at a lot of the console-related stuff. In fact, most of what we looked at was either specifically games or console-related. We looked at the arcade systems, we looked at the consoles, and we looked at the crash of '83. And today we're going to be looking into the PC line of systems that Atari produced. Because unlike the Atari 2600... the Atari line of PCs, they weren't as impacted, they weren't as badly impacted as the console market was. So we're gonna see, well, what I believe we're gonna see is a very different timeline to what we have done so far with the rest of the gaming stuff. But honestly, I'm not too up to speed on Atari's PCs, so this will be a whole new learning experience for me, and I'm glad that you guys are here and we can go through this together. Also, if you hear me munching on something, if you hear chopsticks clicking together, or perhaps you hear them tapping against a glass, well, there's a reason for that. It's because half an hour ago I poured myself a glass of frozen berries, and I haven't finished them. So, have fun with that. I really do enjoy them, Noctum. It's one of the ways that I've learned to be able to keep cool in the summer is frozen berries, because you can buy, you know, bags of frozen mixed berries at the supermarket, and I just pour a small glass of them and slowly work my way through the raspberries and the blueberries and the surprisingly large strawberries. It's a nice way to keep cool. Also a little bit healthier than just, you know, drinking lots of soda or something. So yeah, definitely a plus. Anything else today? No, nothing else. Or ice cream. I guess, but I do like ice cream. I cannot lie. I do like ice cream. Strawberries, though, are especially cold. Being so much bigger than the rest of the berries in the glass, they kind of retain their coldness for longer. Delicious. Okay. So, without any further ado, without going, I don't have any other, like, news or what have you. Let's just jump straight on into Atari 50 and learn a little something about Atari PCs. Yeah, so these are the ones we've already gone through. Highs and lows? Wait, everything says 0%. Oh. I'm on the wrong account. It's all going well today. You know what? Yeah. This is going to be one of those dreams, really. It does kind of feel like a dream. I am a bit tired. I just kind of feel like I'm going to be stumbling through this whole thing. Eventually I'll get to the end, but it's not going to be smooth sailing. Not in the slightest. Hey, random YouTube dude. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I'm being directed to these streams through friend notifications. Oh, nice. Yes, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Fun fact, Australians eat more ice cream in winter than summer on average. That is also true, yes. Alright. So hopefully... Okay, good. everything has percentages. It's 12:43 AM. Oh yeah, that's right. It would be. It's it'd be pretty early for you guys. Play Stardew Valley, righto. Well, I hope you will enjoy listening to me and a few of the interviews here as we go through the dawn of PCs, specifically the dawn of the Atari PC. For many, the word Atari meant not just games, but their first home computer, even if its main use was to play games. Starting in the 1970s, the personal computer began to carve out its own place in the family home. And for millions of first-time computer owners, the name on the box was a familiar one, Atari. I suppose that makes sense, really. If you've already got, like, the Atari VCS at this point, and Atari did that huge marketing push that Atari was the name in quality, then I guess after a fair few years of hearing about Atari, when Atari starts releasing home computers, people are going to take note. So that's really, that makes a lot of sense. Makes sense that Atari would be the ones to hit the home computer scene first. Atari gets personal in November 1979. Wow, November 1979. Atari entered the burgeoning personal computer market with a pair of 8-bit machines dubbed the Atari 400 and the Atari 800. At $500, it's about $2,000 in 2022 money. American, by the way. And $999, about $4,000 in modern US money. These were considered to be low-cost machines. Yeah, they're not wrong. There's a lot of machines out there. Not many at this point. There's a few, though, where you're looking at really expensive. Some of the lower-end home micros at this point would have cost you around $1,000, you know? So the fact that Atari swooped in with a $500 one, that's actually not bad. One key selling point was that they could be connected to a standard television and not an expensive monitor. That's right. So early computers some of them were designed that they had to be connected to a monitor, whereas you'd have a lot of other systems that would come out later, like, you know, your Commodores, your Amigas, and of course the Atari, which didn't require that expensive monitor on top of everything. So not only is the Atari systems coming out cheaper, it's also it also means that you don't have to pay for the monitor as well. So it's like a huge downgrading cost. In the 1960s, the phrase home computer would have been considered science fiction, whereas microprocessor technology rocketed forward in the 1970s. Atari was able to create low-priced machines that connected to television. Suddenly, the dream of a home computer was a reality. And for me, my first PC was a Sinclair ZX Spectrum. And I still have it. It's on the shelf to the right of me. It's a wonderful little machine. It's got a tape deck on it. Like, back in the days we used tapes. Instead of floppy disks, instead of CDs or USBs, tapes. That was the storage medium. A very interesting time. Oh wait, no, I've already read that. I was looking through it, trying to figure out where I was. The Atari 400, the $500, $499 Atari 400 computer's defining feature was its mono-panel membrane keyboard. These are awful. These are absolutely awful. Which were low cost and could better survive a drink being dropped on top of it. Yes. Yes, admittedly, it could survive a drink being dropped on it. However, it was a pain in the ass to type on. These things are disgusting to type on. You get bruised fingers from these, I swear. And that I find that the keys break very easily. But yeah. But otherwise made typing laborious chore. Absolutely, yeah. Its low price though garnered it twice as many sales as the 800. Oh, here's an ad for it. A selection from an Atari computer catalog dating to early 1982 shows off the features of the 400. So this released in 79 and they're still pushing it in 82. Here's one of the ads for it, look. Hide the camera. So this actually, like I said, I'm not too up to speed on the Atari computers, but oh look, it's got a tape deck. Okay, so it's got a tape deck. That's interesting. Okay, Atari designed the Atari 400 home computer so that just about anybody could use it. The basic computer is very much at home. Sorry, I'm finding this very difficult to read. Is very much at home in the classroom, the family room, or even the kitchen. Its mono-panel keyboard makes it virtually spill and childproof. They really pushed that in the advertising. They were pushing that this is waterproof in the advertising. Okay. Interesting. It can also form the basis of an affordable telecommunication system to allow you access to a variety of computerized information sources. So the internet actually existed at this point, right? And surprisingly, there is actually a lot of computers that use the internet, even back here, back in the 1979, early 1980s. Internet seems like one of those things that was a mid to late 2000s thing, but the reality is that despite the fact that that was the real boom of internet, you know, mid 2000s, We'd had the internet since the 70s. It's kind of bonkers when you think about it, that this technology that we utilize on a daily basis, it existed back in the 70s, just there was no one to really use it. Or very few people to use it. So that one, the next paragraph talks about how it can connect to a basic television instead of a monitor. Though Atari probably would have made some decent money by selling a monitor as well. They definitely went with that concept of anyone can have one. You don't need the monitor, you just need a TV. The communicator kit, oh here we go. The communicator kit brings a world of information to your living room. Get the latest stock information, weather and sports reports, or even news direct off the wires. You also have access to large information networks like CompuServe and Dow Jones. The communicator includes the Atari Telelink, one cartridge, an Atari 850 interface module, and an Atari 830 acoustic modem. You also receive a free hour of connection time each to Dow Jones Information Services, the CompuServe Information Service, and the Source, America's Information Utility. So you get 3 free hours on each of the services. Or 1 free hour on each of the services. 3 hours in total. Look at that. What a selling point. The Entertainer kit contains Star Raiders and Missile Command. Missile Command is already proven at this point to be a massive, massive game for Atari. And Star Raiders is, well, we played Star Raiders a couple of weeks ago, and that was way ahead of its time, even for the 2600 version. Plug in a game cartridge and connect the 2 joystick controllers and get set for great times. You can choose from all sorts of terrific computer-based games, including Asteroids, Basketball, Computer Chess, Space Invaders, Breakout, 3D Tic-Tac-Toe, and Video Easel. So I do believe, and I might be wrong, but I do believe that the games for the Atari 400 and the Atari 800 were not 2600 games. They were their own a more like a higher fidelity version of those games. The Atari 400 computer features 16 kilobytes of RAM. 16 kilobytes of RAM. Keyboard, a monopanel pressure-sensitive plastic keyboard, and it gives the dimensions there in inches. The Atari 400 and Atari 800 home computers share the same basic electronic structure. Each includes an owner's guide, TV switch box, an AC power adapter. The 2 computers differ in the following ways: random access memory expandability. The keyboards are different. The 800 keyboard is a standard keyboard. It is a much better keyboard. Dimensions, so it's a little bit bigger as well. The Atari 800 computer has a monitor jack. So there's your optional one. If you went with the 800, you could connect it to a TV or a monitor. The Atari 800 computer comes with Atari Basic cartridge. So that is this cartridge here, which is designed for learning to write code. So whether it be applications or games, you can learn to write code in BASIC. Price and memory expandability represent the key considerations in determining which system best suits your requirements. So there's the communicator kit. So the way you used to do the internet back in these days, you know, like with old internet connections, you connect your PC directly into a modem, and then directly into the phone port. That's not how they used to do it back in the day. Before you had that capability, you would literally take your phone off the hook and put it onto a device which listened to the earpiece and spoke into the microphone piece, and so it would send data very much the same way, the same sort of beeps and boops that you would expect from dial-up, except you would literally have to put your phone onto the device so the phone could listen to it. It's kind of crazy. It's amazing what we then improved on later down the line. And of course, back then as well, same with dial-up. If someone picked up the phone and started dialing, if they, you got two phones in the house, one of them's in the office, one of them's in your kitchen, you're on the internet, someone picks up the phone in the office and starts dialing, yeah, that's, there goes your internet connection. But surprisingly, even back then, there were video games that worked across the internet. It's amazing. Allison. In this television commercial from 1981, a young entrepreneur extols the virtues of her Atari 400 computer for work and play. Take a look then.
Terrific. How do you keep track of your customers?
My Atari 400 home computer. Excuse me, Dad.
Why Atari?
Shopped around. It's a lot of computing capabilities.
Wow, look how small it is.
You use it a lot?
Sure, life's not all fun and games. There's homework I even program.
I didn't think it was that small.
Software,
Oh,
not all
sorry.
games do. And of course, only Atari.
Oh, damn. Wrong button. Wrong button.
How's business? Terrific. How do you keep
Why can't I?
How's business? Terrific.
I don't think this one has captions.
My Atari 400 home computer. Excuse me, Dad.
It doesn't. Okay.
Shopped around.
Let me just turn the volume up for you.
It's a lot of computing capabilities.
Okay.
How's business? Terrific. How do you keep track of your customers?
My Atari 400 home computer. Excuse me, Dad.
Why Atari?
Shopped around. It's a lot of computing capability for such a low price.
You use it a lot?
Sure, life's not all fun and games. There's homework I even program. Atari has lots of software, not all the others do. And of course, only Atari has games like Centipede.
Game?
Well, we executives have to unwind.
Atari home computers. Only Atari puts so much
We
in for
executives have to unwind. Nice. Alright, I'll keep the volume up high, just in case there's anything else that doesn't have captions. How did they not add captions when adding... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That one doesn't have captions. The key Atari 800. The key upgrade in the Atari 800 model was its full-stroke sculpted keyboard. Although it also included a second cartridge slot, output for the monitor instead of TV, and the ability to upgrade its built-in RAM with extra memory modules sold separately. Instead of output for a monitor instead of a TV. Oh, wait. Okay. I think what it means is, like, it's saying you can use a monitor instead of a TV, but it does have the output for both. The Atari 800 explained. A selection from an Atari computer catalog dating to early 1982 shows off the features of the 800. So that one's a little bit bigger. That's still surprisingly small now that I look at that picture in the top corner. I actually thought that they'd be significantly larger than that. The Atari 800 computer's memory expandability makes it suitable for sophisticated programs such as the Atari Word Processor, Dow Jones Investment Evaluator, and Personal Financial Management System. So that would even be like bank access. That would be actual connecting to the internet for bank access. which is really interesting. It's kind of become a thing, at very least here in Oz, that most of your interactions with the bank will be via the app on your smartphone or something. But like even back in 1980, what do they say, 1982, you could check your investments and your stocks, and you can check your bank using your Atari 800. That's amazing. Hey Joseph, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh yeah, kilobytes. Yeah, a maximum of 48K. You can easily expand random access memory capacity to 48K with convenient slip-in memory modules, and of course, that would become the standard in the future because a lot of computers, even following the 800, the memory was actually built into the system. You know, it wasn't like a motherboard and then you slot the RAM in. There would be a RAM section of the board. The PCB would be all integrated. But going forward, replaceable RAM chips were very useful, and they really caught on, thankfully. The additional memory allows the use of the Atari 810 disk drive and diskette-based programs. In fact, the Atari 800 computer can control up to 4 disk drives. It also offers a monitor jack, typewriter-style keyboard, and the ability to handle the most powerful programming utilities of Atari, Microsoft Basic. Microsoft Basic. Atari 400 800 computer features. Computer console. FCC approved with built-in RF modulator connects to any TV. There we go. Yeah, I was a little unsure with that wording, saying that you could connect. It would connect to a monitor instead of a TV. But yeah, it does connect to a TV as well. 16 colors. That's kind of impressive for an early system. 4 independent sound synthesizers for musical tones or game sounds. 4 octaves, variable volume and tone for each channel, internal speaker. That's... I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that really is a lot. 4 independent sound synthesizers means that you can have lots of tones being played over each other. Whereas you'll have games like for the NES, which would be right behind this one, where you couldn't have music playing at the same time as a sound effect because they were using the same voice channel. This one's got 4 independent sound synthesizers. That's really impressive. That is genuinely impressive for this era. 3 text modes, 24 lines, 40 characters. Double width characters, or double height. Double width characters, or double height, double width characters. 9 graphics modes, from 40 columns by 24 rows, up to 320 columns by 192 rows. Okay. So, just a quick explanation on the display. Displays back then weren't based on pixel count. It was based on rows and columns, okay? So, depending upon the system, it could be a stretched pixel, in inverted commas. Either it could be vertically stretched, it could be horizontally stretched, or it could be a square. But you'll find that there's actually, usually they're vertically stretched pixel. And yeah, 320 columns by 192 rows isn't terrible, actually. It's not bad for this era of system. I just wonder how many games actually use that. So we got keyboard, we got the I/O serial port, memory includes a built-in 10K ROM operating system and 16K random access memory. ROM may be expanded with user-installed cartridge program. ROM may be expanded. No. RAM may be expanded. Surely. I think that's a mistake there. CPU is a 6502B microprocessor. Then we just got a bunch of the individual features. And that's the thing. That's it right there. That's the Atari 800. And we got an ad for this one as well. Father and son. In a television commercial from 1981, a dad explains why he bought an Atari 800 computer for his son.
Bought a home computer, huh?
An Atari 800 home computer. Nothing but the best for my son.
Why Atari?
Atari makes computers that, you know, seem friendly, part of the family.
Want to show off?
Sure, they're real easy. Terrific software, huh?
Nice graphics.
And how do you like this for sound capability?
Impressive.
It sure is.
So what's his first project?
Soon, the alphabet. A is for airplane.
Atari home computers. Only Atari puts so much in it.
Starting kids off right. Nice graphics! I'd like to get my hands on that game. The first gaming PC. I think that might be a little bit of a stretch, but okay. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you, Atari. We'll give it to you. The first gaming PC. Former Atari engineers David Crane and Jerry Jessup and game designer Ed Fries discuss how the first Atari computers were really souped up games consoles. They were. Actually, do you know what? It's kind of true. I guess they were the first gaming computers, or first gaming PCs. But the reality is they were actually just the Atari 2600. But, like, there was a little bit more to it than that, you know. It's got more, I don't want to talk down to you, but, like, there's a lot of stuff. It's got more RAM, it's got more ROM, it actually has a ROM. It's, you know, it's like an Atari 2600, but more of it. And it's kind of crazy that it is just really a games console with a keyboard attached. Like, you could use BASIC on the Atari 2600. The Atari 2600 has a BASIC cartridge, and you can attach a keyboard to it to be able to program in BASIC. I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to output that, whether that be to a tape or a disc or something, because I don't think that the Atari 2600 had an output for a tape deck. I really don't think it. Oh wait, yes it did. Of course it did. Yes, it did. The Atari 2600 had a tape deck output. It was used for including music and like voice lines and things. They had a voice synthesizer as well. Yeah, it did actually. So yeah, I guess you could use the Atari 2600 with the BASIC cartridge and then output that through the audio cable. Interesting. I hadn't even considered that until now, but yeah.
I think the Atari 400, 800 were really the first home computers that I felt like were designed to be in somebody's home and for an average person to utilize.
Atari, you know, made some interesting decisions over the years. I mean, they
Say that
were
again.
#1 in the world in making video games, but they saw home computers were coming. And Apple II was out, and they said, we got to compete with Apple for, you know, computers. So it came down from on high that we were going to make a computer.
I can imagine
like the Apple II, but better in some way.
the Apple II, but
the
better.
engineering
Wow.
department said, hey, we're video game people. Why are we doing this? But they were told, you will do this. So what actually happened was the engineers made the Atari 800 into the next best video game player. It had all the sprite capability, it had coprocessors in there. You know, the first GPU in a computer was probably in the Atari 800. All of this stuff was going on in the engineering department, and yet the management thought we were making a computer. We were really just making a video game that we could make cool games on.
My participation was...
That's really interesting. So they were told make a computer, and their response was, well, we'll make a 2600 but better. That's literally what they did. They just were like, okay, so what would we want to be able to do on the 2600, but we would never be able to sell it because it'd be too expensive. And they did that, and they called it a PC. That's incredible. That is thinking outside the box, because ultimately they are gaming guys. They're not really PC guys at all. They're all gaming engineers. They came from that era of, you know, handcrafting arcade machines, and they moved into the Atari 2600, or the VCS as it was called at the time. So now moving into PCs, they're still looking at it from the same perspective. What do we want to be able to achieve in terms of game software? Because there's a very good chance that if your system can run games, it can run spreadsheets. You know? Excuse me. Being told you have to compete with Apple must have been a moment of dread. I guess so. Like, today, it definitely would be a moment of dread. Like, if someone was to come into your office and you make smartphones, for example, and they would turn around and say, right, you need to make a smartphone that competes with the iPhone. And very likely, you have to make it cheaper than the iPhone. So it has to be as good, if not better, and cheaper. That would be a terrifying prospect. Back in the day, though, I mean, Apple Apple was a really good name already. The Apple II was a fantastic system. I don't know if it would necessarily be that daunting. In fact, thinking about it from Atari's perspective, they probably were looking at it like, these Apple up-and-comers, you know, or these newcomers to the business. They have no idea what's going on. We can easily outdo them. There's probably they talked about that late in the previous in the previous section. They talked about how they were kind of arrogant, that they thought there was no way that that Atari could fail, and then it did. You know? So it wouldn't surprise me if they were like, Apple think, who are these Apple people? They really think they can do make a home computer system and play games and stuff? We could do it better. I wouldn't be surprised if there was still a little bit of that lingering arrogance of the engineers. But we'll find out. We'll see as it goes along. Apple's already established themselves for computer. Yeah, they had. They absolutely had. But, you know, it still wasn't that, big of a deal. Atari had been around for a while, and they were interested. They thought they were the best, and they were. When it came to games console stuff, they absolutely were. And then when it came to arcades, again, they absolutely were. So it's interesting, very interesting.
Mainly on the prototype pre-production side. We had this very sophisticated, allegedly sophisticated, internal interactive test system called the PIT system that we couldn't get a single unit to pass. Labor Day 1979.
That's not
and you
good.
guys work overtime over the weekend. We need to hand build some production units.
Oh, hell.
We need to put them complete through the entire process. They need to be completely finished, consumer product in the box. We need these for J.C. Penney's so that they can make the holiday catalog. So we worked.
Yikes.
I actually didn't leave Atari for about 3 days.
So rather than going through the process, actually having factories set up these Atari 400s and 800s, they hand built the original ones. They were sitting there for, as he said, he didn't leave for 3 days, sitting there hand building the PCs that were going to JCPenney. Wow, that is, you talk about crunch. You talk about crunch today in video games. That's crunch. Can you imagine someone at Nintendo or PlayStation literally being there in a workshop soldering the PS5 together because they need more parts? Like, now we need more units of the PS5. So you've actually got executives in the workshop literally soldering the PS5 together. That would be that's crunch.
Hand building these units. And it was like 4 400s and 4 800s to ship on Monday to JCPenney's. They received them at their warehouse. They took pictures of them for the catalog, and then they immediately shipped them back to us. That was it. That's what we needed to do to get this product out.
Damn.
My main contribution to the Atari 800 operating system, I created a language similar to PostScript that could draw lines and squares and circles and vector graphics drawn into the bitmap of the Atari 800 and put them into the operating system so that I didn't have to put it in any of my games. So I could borrow from the operating system stuff that I'd put in there.
Yeah, okay.
And use it when making games. So yes, we were tasked with working on the operating system, but we did it our way. We did it in the video game method.
Yeah,
idea came up that maybe I could get one of these machines for Christmas, and I thought I was going to get an Apple II because that was what I had at school and what I thought was cool. But I got an Atari, and it was an Atari 800.
I do like the appearance of the Atari 800. I like that tape deck too.
At first I was like, oh, it's not an Apple, but it's my own computer. It's super exciting. And then the more I got into it, the more I realized it was so much better than the Apple. Probably piss off some Apple people, but it was really an amazing machine. I mean, the graphics and sound on it were incredible, and it was a super fun machine to program. And so that was really what got me started.
You're not wrong, Kiko. That absolutely would be the collector's unit. One that's got, like, clearly has been hand soldered. Maybe it has a signature of quality assurance from one of the engineers inside it to say, yeah, this is real. Wow. Star Raiders. While Atari's computer marketing de-emphasized gaming in favor for more serious applications, the fact remained that the 400 and 800 were very capable gaming machines, as exemplified by the exclusive game Star Raiders, which was a massive early hit. you can play the slightly improved Atari 5200 version in this collection. So we played that. I'm pretty sure this is the version we played last week. Let's take a little look. Yes, this was the one we played last week. Okay. Oh, there's the artwork for it. I do love these artworks. You can see what's going on there, right? If you remember from last week when we did play it, what you've got is like the galaxy map as this grid across the bottom. You got the star base there, which you can dock to get refueled and repaired. And you've got these totally not TIE fighters, honestly, that are the enemy ships that you encountered through the game. What a great artwork. It's got a little, you know, it's definitely sci-fi with these, like I said, totally not TIE fighters, honestly. But it's also got an element of fantasy to it as well. It's not just a galaxy map, there's clouds in it. And then you've got the star base, which is actually a pair of gold pyramids. It's so good. I've flown into one of those in Elite Dangerous. Yep. So this is a game that Elite, like the original Elite, was based on. Long before we had Elite Dangerous, we had Elite. And it was heavily inspired by Star Raiders. So let's take a look at this short video. Atari's computer killer app. Game developers Ed Fries, Jerry Jessup, and Owen Rubin talk about why Star Raiders was the game that made people want to buy an Atari computer. I completely understand why.
We had access to the 800, 400, pre-production models for probably a good year before they ever hit the marketplace. And I would literally every weekend check out an Atari 800 and prototype Star Raiders and spend the entire weekend playing Star Raiders. It
nice.
was just absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't get enough of it.
One of my favorite games in the 800. I really liked Star Raiders. I still play that today. I still bring up my Atari 800 and play that occasionally.
Star Raiders was the killer app. Star Raiders was to the 800 what Halo was to the Xbox. It was the game. You really, pretty much everyone bought it with the system. It was the system seller.
It was very well done. It had a lot of depth. It was easy. It had easy
I love that. I love that first person
through it, and you could
cockpit
work
mode
up to the harder modes. And the harder modes just made things a little more difficult. They didn't penalize you for getting good at the game. So,
what did I do with my 800? And I actually did buy an Atari 800 in the company store, and I paid full price for it, full employee price. And I played Star Raiders because that's what you did on the Atari 800. There was a lot of great stuff about, storing recipes and doing this and learning things. And I did go through some of the learning things, but I played the living daylights out of Star Raiders, which was, I think, probably for a couple of years,
understandable,
the most phenomenal game you could play outside of an arcade.
Just look at it. It's so good. It's like, you gotta take in consideration that the era that this is in, we're still in 1979. We haven't cracked the 80s yet, and we've got something that looks like Elite. That doesn't make sense. To quote a line from Alien vs. Predator, it's like finding Moses' DVD collection, something this good shouldn't exist back here. When you think about gaming in 1979, you think Space Invaders, you think Pac-Man, you think all these kinds of very simple, somewhat puzzle-like games, And then you've got this. A first-person space simulator. What? How? How? How are they calculating the 3D depth of space? Amazing. What a game. What an absolute chat of a game. Go on, let's just have a little quick go. Let's have a little quick go. So, in the Atari 50, 50th anniversary celebration. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out there. It has been completely remapped to whatever controller you are using, right? So if you've got Atari 50 on Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch, it will play just using your controller. You don't need to screw around. There's no on-screen keyboards or anything like that that you have to use. It all works on the controller. Do you mean the movie Last Starfighter? Like Alien. No, Alien vs. Predator. Oh, sorry. I completely misread what you said. Have you seen the movie Last Starfighter? I have. I watched... I loved all those movies as a kid. Last Starfighter, Flight of the Navigator. What was the other one? Oh, what was the other one? There was another one which was kind of in a similar genre with a kid going in space. I can't remember what it was. But yeah. I used to love those kinds of movies as a kid. Like, I think as much as I like really did fall in love with Star Wars, I think I've got more nostalgic memories of movies like The Last Starfighter and Flight of the Navigator. And Short Circuit, Batteries Not Included, you know, stuff like that. Those are my nostalgic movies right there, and it's the reason why I really like Stranger Things, because I feel like it really captured the same sort of feel as a kid being overwhelmed and out of their depth. They just did it, you know, in modern day. Oh, it's not in modern. The show takes place in the 80s, but yeah, you know, it's just a modern movie that really captures that childlike adventure that you had in those classic movies. Aliens made a space fighter game to find possible pilots. I'm just saying it's... yeah, no, that's right, yeah. No, I remember. I'm saying this is what happened. Probably. I wouldn't surprise me if it turns out that these games were made by aliens to find pilots. Okay, we're gonna hit the difficulty. We're gonna go to... we're not gonna go to full. We're just gonna go to pilot. I'm not very good at it. Okay, so... as you can see, it's been updated for easier play. I want to go here because there's an enemy there. I think I'm in the right place. I hope I'm in the right place. I don't appear to be. Oh, I need to... oh, I don't have my tracking computer on. Hang on. Okay. I need attack computer and shields. Ow. There's someone out there. There he is. Gotcha. Did I take damage? My subspace radio is out. Damn. Okay, turn off my... I need my tracking computer. Turn those off. Don't want to be wasting my energy. Let's see if we can find... Nothing on long range scans. Forward view. Nothing here. This is aft view. Why does it keep going to aft view? I want to go. Wait, is there enemies here? I'm not seeing anything. Destroyed. Space station. Oh yeah, my space. Oh, I didn't get there. Ah, there we go. So you gotta try to keep it mostly aligned, otherwise you don't end up going where you want to go. It'd be here either. Could be. Why does it keep sending me to aft view? I want to look forward, damn it. What's happening? I wonder if this is an issue with my controller. Come on. I don't know why it's stuck. It will not go. See, aft. So this is forward view. And then aft view. But it's stuck on aft. Don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm not sure why it was doing that, but yeah, okay, it seemed to have fixed it, I guess. And I'm back in aft view. Nice. That's where I want to be. I want to always be looking backwards. Okay. You know what? Let's go all the way up here and let's get repaired. Oh, we've got enemies. Shields up. Oh no, wait, that's not an enemy. That's where I'm going. Can you repair my radio, please? Docking aboard. There we go. Orbit established. Here comes the drone to repair my vessel. There we go. I've got subspace radio again. Okay. Ooh. Everything just moved. Go take a look at this one. Nope. Alright, here we go. Shields up. No, no, wait, whoa, whoa! Crap. I appear to be moving very, very slowly. Why are you hyper warping? Stop it! Oh, it's coming up behind me. Let him catch up. Okay, got him. So you can see the general, the you know, the basic gameplay loop that you get from this game is go explore. Destroy enemy ships. Oh, they're all around me. Okay. Wait, no, that's all of them. I'm damaged. Oh, my long range scan is damaged. It means I don't get much of a view. Oh, look at how it's all acting weird because my long range scan is damaged. That's cool. I keep pressing A. I keep pressing A to do things, but that's not the button. B is the button to do things in this. I want him to catch up. Cool. Got him. But you can also see, like, in the very simple gameplay loop that we have here, you can also very clearly see what would later become Elite Dangerous, you know? This game is very similar. Why am I after? No, don't do that. Why won't you show forward? Please show forward. There we go. Okay. There we go. Orbit established. Stand by. Someone come out to fix me. There we go. And we're fixed again and we're ready to go. I wish that I wasn't having so many issues with the controller. I don't know why it's doing that. I didn't have the issue before where it kept going to aft view. So, kind of annoying that I'm having to deal with that right now. Doing it again. Stop it. Stop it. Also, just so you're aware as well, the controls for facing backwards, like this, are actually reversed. So this is such a pain in the ass to use. Oh my goodness. I just wanna be, there we go. Okay, there's still someone else out there. Got it. But yeah, as I was saying, anyway. Forward view, forward view, forward view. See, it won't, why won't it go forward view? Being kind of dumb? I don't know what the deal is. Okay, interesting. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, whoa! Who attacked me? What happened there? My computer is damaged. Oh, I run into one of the... Oh, okay, I run into an asteroid. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so this is Star Raiders. We're gonna call it there. I'm not doing a very good, not doing a very good job of showing it off, but Star Raiders, like I said, it is the start of a very, very long lineage of very excellent games. Star Raiders started the entire process that resulted in games like Elite Dangerous, resulted in games like Descent, resulted in games like, what was the other? Wing Commander? There's another, interesting movie. I'll call it interesting. Wing Commander was another one. And all of these games were inspired by Star Raiders. You know? So, this is a very important game for a lot of modern Star Sims, because it's the one that started it all. Oh, there we go. There's the dial-up. Before fiber and Wi-Fi, going online with your personal computer required a slightly different procedure. The Atari 830 acoustic modem let you attach your telephone handset to the computer, so you could dial up a local bulletin board and connect with other Atari users. There it is. That's the thing. So this would be attached to your Atari, and that would be your phone. And that's how it communicated. The Atari 830 acoustic modem allows you to communicate with other computers over standard telephone lines. You gain access to computer databases, information services such as weather, transportation schedules, entertainment events, electronic mail, email. 1979, email. Even computer programs. So, talking about downloading games, downloading software. Shouldn't say games. It's not games. It's software. The Atari 830 is a standalone acoustically coupled frequency shift keying FSK modem. Operates at rates of up to 300 bits per second. 300 bits per second? Wow! That's fast, he says, shaking his head. Communications are possible with both originate-only and answer-only modems. Okay. Fully compatible with the Bell 103/113 series modems. Controls. Sets full duplex operation. Test. Sets up audio test. Half. Sets up half duplex operation. Transmitter frequencies. Receive frequencies. Power indicator. That's a feature. Operational environment. 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 0C to 50C. A 10% to 90% relative humidity. Okay. Storage environment. Between minus 40 to minus 60. Wow. They actually have... Basically, it's saying that for best operation, you need to use this system in a, you know, relatively... I mean, it's between 0 and 50. So basically, you can't use it if it's a particularly cold winter. That's interesting. Okay. Sorry, that one just took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting to see it saying, "Oh yeah, it needs to be this temperature for you to be able to use it." I suppose that kind of makes sense with the 50 degrees C more than anything, because if it ends up overheating, that's a bad thing. But yeah. Or a super hot day, but that makes more sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you don't want it to be like in a server room or something like that necessarily, where things might get really hot. And wow, okay. I just wasn't expecting to see a operational environment. That's completely bonkers to me. Okay. Mom. In this TV commercial from 1981, families discovered that many of their problems can be solved with an Atari computer. But not all of them.
Atari brings the computer age home.
Okay, Ma, what's the capital of Nebraska? Come on, I'm trying.
The capital of Nebraska is... I was thinking Omaha, but I don't think it is Omaha. We'll find out now.
Atari home computers can teach you.
I guess we won't find out.
Teach you with important information anytime, day or night.
I already checked the computer. The Bears lost.
Lions.
Oh, you owe me on that too.
And if your jump shot is a little off, we can help you there.
Yeah, okay, so that slot in the front is for adding video games in. That's cool.
The car tonight for Atari basketball.
Ooh, nah.
There's no end to your possibilities with Atari home computers. They're easy to use and afford. But best of all, they just might be the wisest investment you'll ever make.
Watch this. Hey, Mom. What's the capital of Delaware?
Dover.
Yeah, well, I knew Dover. I should have paused that.
Home computers. We brought the computer age home.
Lincoln, Nebraska. Ah, of course. I didn't think it was Omaha. Something wrong with my brain. But yeah. Caverns of Mars. In late 1981, Atari established the Atari Program Exchange, or APX, a division that would publish and sell the best Atari computer programs submitted by users. The biggest APX hit was Caverns of Mars by Greg Christensen, a vertically scrolling shooter in which the player infiltrated a cavern, set a bomb, and then escaped. Atari later released this under its own label. Omaha is the most populated city. Ah, that'd be why. Okay, so let's play a little bit of Caverns of Mars. I've never played Caverns of Mars, so this is going to be an experience. We're gonna go with novice, yeah. Oh, wait, okay. I guess that, okay, this is not what I, genuinely not what I was expecting. Okay, well, hold on now. Right, okay, hold on. Okay, right? Hold on a second. Let's try that again. So, I collect fuel by shooting it. That was throwing me. And apparently I collect, oh my goodness, this is actually... It's actually quite, tight. Whoa. I don't have, you know, you got that limitation that you'd expect from Atari games, where you can only shoot once, and you have to get rid of your bullets have to be gone before you can shoot again. It's a similar situation that you have with... What the hell? What did I hit? I can't shoot anymore. Bomb timer set. Escape time 30 seconds. Okay. So now I gotta get back out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have the means to shoot anymore. So, Atari Recharged have created a new Caverns of Mars. And there we go, I escaped, apparently. Enemy base destroyed. Congratulations, cavern destroyed. You are entering Cavern 2. Ooh, that was close. So it seems that the more things I destroy on my way down, the less obstacles I'll have on the way back up. Which is a very interesting game design. Very smart game design for the time. Yeah, but I was gonna say, Atari Recharged, have created a new version of Caverns of Mars. So, even though this game is honestly kind of trivial, when you've got a control stick, you know, when you've got an analog stick, it's actually really easy to play. But, I imagine that the Atari Recharge version is going to be a lot more, designed for, you know, modern systems, obviously. Oh, it's a bit faster. Oh, it's really fast. Okay. Right. Oh my goodness. Yep. Nope. Wow, this is hard. This is really hard. Damn it. You know what I was saying about it being trivial? I literally can't get to the other side of the screen quick enough. Okay, fine, game, if that's the way you want to play it. I want to try this again now. So this is Caverns of Mars, and you know what? You know what? I'm not here to make a fool of myself. Let's have a look at the controls. Let's see if there's anything else. Up, down, left, right, fire weapon. Okay, so that's all there is. I was wondering if there was something I was missing, like maybe a boost or something, but no. Yeah, Caverns of Mars, first created by Greg Christensen while he was still in high school. Yeah, there you go. Greg Christensen was still a senior in high school when he created Caverns of Mars, a vertical space shooting game which proved so successful within the homebrew Atari programming exchange. I run out of breath there. Its biggest seller, the Atari ultimately published it as an official game cartridge in 1983. Two families. This is a TV oh wait, hang on, there's more here. Oh, it's the artwork. Oh, see, that's a really cool artwork as well. And this is what I've said in the past about how the artwork of Atari games creates this, it kind of sets the scene, you know? It gives you context for what it is that you were doing, the things that you were fighting against, the things that you were shooting at, and what you're trying to avoid in the area. And this gives a little bit more context. It shows, you know, these items and things that I was blowing up along the way. You know, they are... Some of them are security measures. Some of them are rockets. And none of them were moving, except for that one sequence where you're going through the fast area. I guess that's the equivalent of them shooting at you a lot. But yeah, interesting. Okay. Two families. In this TV ad comparing Atari's computers to rival brands, one family is excited about upcoming games for their Atari 800, while another family feels they may have made a big mistake.
These families are learning about home computers.
Console
The family
wars.
with the Atari home computer is learning
Spanish, German,
French.
Italian.
the other.
No foreign languages.
The Atari family is learning
3 programs teach us to program.
the other.
We've only one.
And while the Atari family learns to play Centipede Star Raiders and soon,
E.T.
the other learned
We made
Oh,
a
you
mistake.
poor
over
bastard.
1,000 programs featuring the world's most popular games, but sorry, only with Atari.
Oh no, that...
These families are learning about home computer. The Atari family learns to play Centipede Star Raiders and soon,
E.T.
the other learned
The excitement.
No foreign languages.
The excitement on that kid.
3 programs teach us to program.
the other.
We've only one.
And while the Atari family learns to play Centipede Star Raiders and soon,
E.T.
the other learned
We made a mistake.
over 1,000 programs featuring the
Oh
world's most
my
popular
guy,
games, but
you are gonna
sorry,
be so
only
disappointed. I can't wait to play E.T. I'm glad they included that one. I'm glad they included that one because that's kind of a joke, you know? That's gotta be a joke. The punchline is, oh wow, can't wait to play E.T. And this, you gotta take in consideration, this section comes after the crash. They talk about the crash, and then they're like, oh yeah, now we're gonna talk about PCs. And they included the ad of the kid excited for E.T. Oh no. I love it. I love it. Miner 2049er. Another breakout hit for the 400-800 computers was Miner 2049er. Oh, wait, sorry, I misread that. Another breakout hit for the 400-800 computers, Miner 2049er was a platform game created by Bill Hogue, which he published through his company, Big 5 Software. The recipient of Game of the Year in 1984 Archie Awards, Miner 2049er was one of the best-selling computer games of the era. We did play a version of Miner 2049er, but we played... Oh, no, this is the version we played. Miner 2049er helped establish the platform gameplay that dominated home gaming in the decade that followed. The Atari computer version used a 16K cartridge instead of the standard 8K, making it unusually expensive for its time. Even though it was unusually expensive, it was still one of the best-selling games. Actually, I don't think this is the... This isn't the version we played. We played a different version. Prepare for Station 1. Oh, wow. This is a lot more like, this is a lot more like Donkey Kong. I can kind of understand the comparisons now. Wait, can I kill that? Okay. Oh no! Oh! Oh, I just completely freaking died. So I do believe that the aim of the game is to basically go around filling up the floor, what you're seeing right now. I'm good. I'm good. Still alive. So you want Miner 2049er to walk over every piece of the floor. But you can also collect the enemies. Oh, no. You can also collect the enemies while they're weak. And you make them weak by collecting your mining tools, collecting food, collecting coffee. You can kind of see what it is that you're picking up here. Come here, come here. For such primitive graphics. Oh, this one's got chutes, look. There we go. So this took a bit of that Donkey Kong formula and made something different. Oops. Oh no. Gotta keep an eye on those chutes. Oh no! I double tapped. Death. Wow, that is like a serious death. Mario, because of course in very early platformers, they don't have Mario's strong legs like they used to, you know, like they do today. You take damage from falling, which is a big faux pas in today's platforming scene. There we go. Also, you don't have any real control while Miner 2049er's in the air. He has one arc. Oh, that was close. There we go. No! No! Excuse me. Oh, no, 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 no. But that's, Mario would fall and be like, oh no, I died. And then he would just kind of keel over. This, you just go flat. It's like, yeah, welcome to die. Excellent. That's my name. Press start for one minor game. I'm gonna play another game. See if I can get this with this one. Actually, do you know what? If I grab that and rush down here, can I grab you? No. No, I can't. Oh, I could. Ah, I see. I see how I can play this. Okay. Oof! No! Damn! Okay. I think I got it. I think I understand. Okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run across here. Now he's coming back, so I'm gonna go down this one and get him like that. Nope. Oh my goodness! What is happening to you? deaths are incredibly violent. For an Atari, you know? That is shockingly violent. My guy, what is happening to you and how can we make it stop? Okay, so what I want to do is this. Yep. Like that. There we go. Look at this. Perfect game. Perfect game. You got the shovel there. You got, look, you got a little teacup. Oh, look at that. Perfect game. I feel like Billy Mitchell. Hey, Fox, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How are you? You doing better? Okay, so with this one, I just want to do that. Cool. It's alright. It's alright. I just realized that the, oh no. I just realized that the levels are different colors every time. Like, it's not... They aren't set colors. Like, this one's... This one was different, but now it's, red and blue. It goes to show how the Atari computers utilize their color. Yeah, I got it. But I'm all the way at the bottom again. Can I jump this? There we go. 1 bit left. I need to get my pickaxe. Oh no. Run out of time. Okay, I'm good. Oh, so that... Oh, that number in the middle is a time bonus. It gradually ticks down. I get it now. Okay. I figured it was just like a timer. I wasn't even thinking of it like that being the bonus for being fast, but yeah. Nice. Okay. Can I go on you? I teleport to 1. Brilliant. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I am. Nice. Okay. Oh, I died from that. Oh, no. That isn't what I was going for. I was going for a win. So can I jump up? No, I can't. Okay. And I died. Oh, well. That is minor 2049er. It very much, as you can see, wow, that's got I can fit my full name in here. That's a lot of letters that are allowing me to use. It's a shame that the majority of my name is, like, really far towards the end of the alphabet. N. Can I put a space there? I can. Okay. There we go. 10,000 points. Fantastic. Marginally better. I'm glad that you're at very least on the road to recovery, because you've not been well. You've really not been well. I see me and Kiko have found the same artist for our gilded profile pic. Just noticed. Probably not the artist for my pictures is a friend of mine, and she made it for me this time last. Wait, gilded pro... What's on a gilded profile pic? Hang on. I'm confused now. What's Kiko got for... Oh! Yes. Right. The Padaru. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the Padaru is a, Fate meme. I don't know if you know anything about the Fate series. But, yeah. Oh, here we go. Juggles house. That looks terrifying. Frankly, I don't know why they would give this to kids. One of the major selling points of the personal computers to parents was the fact that a computer might help their children to get a leg up in their education. Atari software like Juggles House extended that promise even to the youngest kids. That is, frankly, frightening. Oh, good lord, no. Your children can have fun while learning and exploring with Juggles House. Here are a few other activities you might want to try. You can talk about objects in and around your home as examples of inside, outside, upper, lower. Okay, this will help your child begin to learn the names of different objects while reinforcing the ideas presented in Juggles House. Okay. Pointing in the directions at the bottom of the screen will help your child learn to follow a line of print. Alright, so reading it off the screen. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Your child can name the colors on the screen, count the shapes or objects shown. Can count the... Wait, hold on. Can name the colors on the screen? Not if they got a black and white television, they can't. And make up stories about what he or she sees. So, encouraging creativity. Encouraging creativity is one thing. This clown is terrifying. Gavin thinks he's playing. An ad for Juggles House from the fall 1983 edition of Atari Connection. Gavin thinks he's playing. Gavin's mother knows he's learning. With colorful graphics, lively melodies, and captivating computer animation, Juggles House teaches upper and lower, inside and out. What are they getting at with this? Upper and lower, inside and out? Like, understanding spatial awareness, like above and below. I'm not sure what they're getting at, but that's been mentioned twice now. Anyway, games with Windows, toy shelves, and a clown's house to help children understand basic writing and counting concepts. And naturally, Juggles House comfortably establishes computer awareness. Give your child Juggles House for its early learning fundamentals, or give your child Juggles House for the fun of it. Not a bad ad, but like, I don't know what they are referring to with the upper and lower and all that sort of stuff. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a bit tired. I'll be perfectly honest, I don't think this stream is going particularly well. I've kind of been stumbling over myself quite a lot. But I want to keep going. But yeah. I am quite tired. I probably should have warned people ahead of time. The Atari 1200 XL. So remember, I referred to the Atari 2600, the console. It was only after the PC systems, I believe, started coming out that they renamed it to the 2600. And it was to keep it in line with their naming paradigm, you know, the concepts of, you got the 400, the 800, now you got the 1200, upcoming is the 600 and the 800 XLs, and of course you got the 2600, and you've got the 5200 and the 7200. And after the 7200, they would drop that idea entirely and release the Atari Jaguar and the Atari Lynx. Big cats, that's the thing. As long as everyone's doing well, yeah, I think I hope so too. Honestly, there's I've been kind of negligent with chat, so yeah, my apologies, chat. I'm sorry I haven't been talking to you very much. How is everyone? Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know, I've been getting sucked into this, I gotta be honest. That's kind of one of the things, is that I'm getting really sucked into this. I know nothing about Atari PCs. I never had an Atari PC. So, as this is going along, I'm just like, oh yeah, okay, this is really interesting. There's some things I can comment on, but for the most part, I'm reading it and, you know, I'm excited about what I'm reading, so I'm getting sucked into it, and I'm not paying enough attention to chat, so my apologies on that one. If chat's name is Kiko, TRYTD, or Noctum, then the answer is tired as well. Fair enough. Yeah, I did notice that. I did notice everyone's kind of feeling a bit tired. Yeah. But we will continue onward. I don't think this one's going to be particularly long. Oh, wait, that's a bit longer than I thought it would be. But, yeah. Atari 1200 XL. In March of 1983, Atari attempted to update its 8-bit computer line for the 80s, producing the sleek, metallic accented 1200 XL. The updated design concealed the fact that it was roughly identical to the 400. Okay, so this is going to be a reoccurring issue with Atari, is a lot of their systems are just the same system, just released again, right? It's kind of a problem, but at the same time, it's also kind of why Atari is successful. Is because you always knew what you were getting, and what you were getting may not have been up to date, but it was quality. Unfortunately, they also updated the prices. Yeah, the updated design concealed the fact that it was roughly identical to the 400 and 800 under the hood. The high $899 price tag made it such a non-starter that Atari took it off the market within months. Yikes. Count me in there as well. Kind of hard to sleep when you keep coughing. I can understand, man. Really can. Knocked out. I fell asleep and had a nightmare. Oh, my apologies. I've been talking too much about Atari and... Oh, wait. Was it perhaps Juggle's house that you had nightmares of? Because I think I'll be having nightmares of this clown for some time. Atari 600 XL and 800 XL. Atari quickly moved to replace the failed 1200 XL with two cheaper, smaller models. The 600 XL and the 800 XL were fundamentally identical to the 400 and 800, but with more RAM. But this time, the cheaper price tag, $199 and $299. Wow, that is a significant price cut over the 400 and the 800. Combined with the updated look, were a hit. Like, take in consideration, 4 years ago, they were selling the 400 for $499 and the 800 for $999. So $200 and $300, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's still like nearly $1,000 though, in modern day money. The 800 XL in particular was Atari's best-selling computer model of all time. So basically, the Atari 800 XL would have been the slightly updated version that they released as the 1200, but with all the bells and whistles of the 800. So it would have had a game slot, it would have had expandable memory, it would have had monitor output as well as TV output, it would have had modem connectivity. Yes, modem in 1983. So this would have been the system to get. Plus, it was significantly cheaper at $300. That's a bargain. That's an absolute bargain. I'm amazed I didn't get one of these. I ended up with a, like I said, I've mentioned before, I had a Sinclair Spectrum, ZX Spectrum, as my first PC. I'm amazed I didn't get a really cheap Atari. No, I was sleepy already, wasn't you? I bet it was. I bet it was. I'm sure my soothing voice put you to sleep. Fox thinks I've got a nice voice. I don't know. I don't know where he's coming from with that one, but yeah, whatever. It wasn't anything crazy, but yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can get those dreams, right? Where you just... nothing particularly crazy happens, but everything just feels dreadful, you know? I kind of had one last night. I had a dream that I was with Kiko and my friend from, a friend of mine from the UK, and overall the dream was pleasant. Like, there's nothing bad happening in the dream, but it just felt really dreadful. And you know what? Actually, I tell you what, it's every time I dream about this friend of mine because I miss her a lot. And I would love to be able to just go back to the UK whenever I can to hang out with her, but yeah. If there's two things, you know, two things I get a little bit homesick for, it is the friends I left behind. But yeah. But I always get a sense of dread because I know when I wake up that they won't be there. So I turned this into a little bit of a sad story, but yeah. When I dream of my friends, I always wake up feeling sad. But yeah. I guess that's why most of my dreams of my friends from the UK end up being quote-unquote nightmares. Because at some point I have to wake up. Anyway, shifting gears. Atari got actor Alan Alda to endorse the new XL computers in its advertisement from spring of 1984. There we go. Alan Alda. You'd know from MASH. The new Atari XL home computers proves that you can blend state-of-the-art technology with good old-fashioned friendliness. What's a friendly computer? For one thing, it's a computer that speaks your language. Both the new Atari 600 XL and the new Atari 800 XL computers come with built-in basic language that uses the same simple, let me zoom in, that uses the same simple English you use to converse with the rest of the world. Kind of. Basic. Yes, it does use English, but it's not that simple. It's an interesting language. Press the help button, not the panic button. Every Atari XL computer comes with a help key, something you won't find on other home computers. New programs are becoming available that lets you use this key for helpful prompts when you're unsure of what to do next. Press another special key and your Atari XL automatically performs a self-diagnostic check, a feature that can save you a needless trip to one of more than 1,000 Atari service centers. The Atari 600 XL gets smarter as you do. With 16K of memory, the inexpensive Atari 600 XL can handle over 1,000 programs, including education, home management, word processing, and personal development. Like all Atari home computers, it gives you 256 colors. Wow! Okay. 4 sound channels and Atari's unsurpassed graphics. But unlike a lot of other computers, the Atari 600 XL is ready to grow when you're ready to grow. Every Atari XL computer is fully compatible with every Atari peripheral. Peripherals are added on to expand your computer. Atari peripherals include low-cost letter-perfect printer for word processing, a telephone modem that lets you use your telephone to connect your computer to other computers thousands of miles away, a disk drive, a cassette recorder, to store data, and trackballs and joysticks to use with Atari's unequaled lineup. Please excuse my English. It's not my first language. Bad English is my first language. Unequal lineup of great arcade hits. An Atari 600 XL computer can be turned into a very brainy 64K computer at a very affordable price. The Atari 800 XL, power enough for over 2,000 programs with 64K of built-in memory. So that is actually better than the original 800. The original 800 only went up to 48K. As much as the more expensive Apple and IBM computers, the Atari 800 XL can take on any of over 2,000 software programs. That's 5 times as many as the Commodore 64. Yeah, exactly. The Commodore 64 would have been out at this point, but the Ataris would have been on the market for longer. And actually, if the Atari XL systems have 256 colors, then they're completely surpassing the Commodore in colors as well. That's really interesting. There's a VisiCalc for electronic spreadsheets. So that's, yeah, okay. Family finances to keep up with your cash flow. Educational programs like Juggles Rainbow that helps preschoolers develop skills necessary for recognizing the alphabet. Even an invitation to programming for learning how to program. When you've got our computer, you've got our number. If you ever find yourself stuck or have any questions at all, just give us a call on 800-538-8543. In California, it's 800-672-1404. Feel free to talk it over, because if there's anything friendlier than an Atari home computer, it's the humans who make them friendly. How about that for an ad? It's the humans that make them friendly, and like we learned about the original 400 and 600s, they were literally built by people. There was no factory involved with the very first ones. Ah, that's cool. That's really interesting. Computer enthusiast Alan Alda uses the Atari 800 XL computer system. Alda reports, it's going all the time. Kind of like my PC. My PC is always on. Recently I've been turning it off because we got Fructose living in the office. But, yeah. For the most part, my PC is, like, always on. You speak 4 languages as well as bad English, yeah. Do you speak English? Do you mean the good English or the bad? It's the bad English, generally speaking. Atari Soft. Okay. Atari's main advantage over its rivals in the home computer market was its vast library of well-known exclusive games. In 1983, Atari apparently decided it could make more money by simply providing those games for its competitors' machines. The Atari Soft division was a huge hit, although it came to an end after Jack Tramiel took over. Yeah, of course, because after Warner basically wanted out from Atari, Jack Tramiel came in to take over. Him and his son, Samuel. All the hits your computer is missing. Look at those. I would love to have those games on my shelf. That is the one thing about collecting for Atari that kind of makes me want to get complete in-box versions, even though I've been avoiding doing that as best I can. It's the fact that the boxes look so good. Like, you could put these next to each other on a shelf, and they look outstanding. They genuinely do. And, like, what you can see here, you've got the VIC-20 has got the purple ones, the IBM has got the blue ones, and so on. When it comes to the Atari 2600 boxes, it's, the boxes are different colors, just depending upon the game. I actually don't know if there's a reason for that, or if there's a specific sequence for those colors. But, the colors are different depending upon the game, not depending upon what system it's for. So, if you've got all of these games on your shelf, in box, it's just a stunning appearance. I've seen lots of people posting their Atari collections on, like, Instagram and on Twitter and stuff like that, or X, I guess. And they do look amazing on the shelf in all of those colors. Yep. That is definitely something that makes me want to collect complete inbox for Atari, but I can't afford that. Now, I speak bad English, good English, bad Spanish, and good Spanish. Depends if I want to speak properly or not, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I guess in that regard, I speak many languages. I also speak bad Spanish. Like, really bad. And because I can speak really bad Spanish and really bad French, I can also speak really bad Italian. Weeps and lost potential. And of course, there's all of the other ones, you know, the what did, oh man, what did Coco call it? Oh, what did she call it? Well, I mean, I guess it was just shitty Japanese, but yeah. Yeah, just shitty Japanese. Yeah. the combination of Japanese and English is just amazing, right? The one which I like to use is Daijobunt. So, you know, everything's Daijobunt. Spelt like that. What was the other one? We're proficient in gibberish. Yes, that one is. Yeah, yep. Just kind of mix all the languages together, you know, and just come up with this horrible mishmash of words that really don't mean anything. It was funniest when the bros would use Japanese letters to write English. Yes! That is so... Yes! Absolutely! That used to drive her up the wall. Use Japanese characters to write English sentences. It's all Daijobunt. Sorry, Masen. All right. A new era. In June 1984, Jack Tramiel's company acquired the assets of the Atari computer and home gaming divisions from Warner Communications. Tramiel named his company Atari Corporation and set about developing a new 16-bit PC aimed primarily at competing with his old company, Commodore. So, Jack Tramiel, the guy who founded and run Commodore, leaves Commodore, buys Atari, and goes, ha 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 ha, we're gonna make a better computer than my old one. The guy knew how to run. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It isn't really a con, but you know what I mean. He really knows how to run a business. He was smart. There's Jack, and there's his son Samuel. It all dates back more than 25 years ago to Toronto, Canada, where in 1958, a young man with a dream, a lot of guts, and a vision started a typewriter sales and repair shop. This startup makeshift company was named Commodore Business Machines Limited. Never settle for doing things the way they were done in the past. Always find new ways to do things better, less expensive, and more efficiently. Our customers are mature and intelligent people. We must give them the best for their hard-earned money, because if we don't, they will know we've cheated them. That's how business should be run. That right there. Applying this work ethic every day of his life, Tramiel set in force aggressive plans that many thought too ambitious and unobtainable. 25 years later, Tramiel had successfully manufactured and marketed reliable and affordable typewriters, radios, adding machines, thermostats, office furniture, electronic calculators, and personal computers through major retail outlets in over 38 countries around the world. What a legend. What an absolute... See, when you think about like corporations and companies and things like that today, there's usually a very negative stigma on those damn corpos. But this is where it used to be. It used to be a guy with a dream working his ass off for 30 years and then going, huh, I made it. I did what I set out to do. Damn legend, Jack Tramiel. And the same goes to Nolan Bushnell too. Both of them, absolute legends. On January 2nd, 1984, after masterminding the growth of a mere typewriter repair shop in 1958 into the leading microcomputer sales and marketing organization in the world, with gross sales of over $1 billion annually, Mr. Jack Tramiel resigned his position as president and founder of this same company, now known as Commodore International Limited. At age 55, having accumulated vast personal wealth, a track record second to none, and when most men are considering retirement, Jack Tramiel made the biggest decision of his career. Convinced there was still a better way to do it, and dissatisfied with the dull and technically unadvancing personal computer industry since his departure, Jack Tramiel, on July 2nd, 1984, made public his decision to purchase the personal computer and video game division of the financially troubled Atari Inc., a division of Warner Communications. Imagine having that kind... You know, you've worked so hard your entire life that you could just swagger into Warner and like, I'm buying one of your divisions. That's to quote, to use a term that the kids today would use, that's big dick energy, isn't it? That is it. That is like, Warner, hi, yes, you are one of the biggest entertainment communications industries in the world. I'm buying one of your divisions. Here's the cash. You know? It's like, oh, I stuck my hand down the back of the couch and decided to buy your Atari. You know? It's bonkers. Some people make their money in deceitful and devious ways. Some people work damn hard for it, and those people should be lifted up. You could say that the small ones were corporated higher in the eyes of the public, definitely. I'm suddenly remembering my nightmare, and I got beat up right before I woke up. Oh, Kate Bash is still in my unconscious. Yeah, mine too. Every time I think about Cake Bash, I have dreams of being on fire. I think that's my PC trying to tell me something. The new Atari Corporation is comprised of a small group of hand-picked, seasoned professionals. All are well known in the industry and have a proven track record. All are hands-on, fiercely competitive, profit-orientated working managers. Now, okay, profit-orientated, not necessarily a good thing for a video game company, but Atari's not doing too well. It might not be a bad idea to be a little bit profit-orientated, you know, so that you can actually do some of that, some of those games that you want to do. The finely tuned machine, under the leadership of 26-year-old veteran of the trade, will turn this new company into a billion-dollar winner. A turnaround that will resemble the closest thing this country has seen since Lee Iacocca led the turnaround of Chrysler. Oh, you're right, okay. So you might be aware that there was a huge issue in the automotive industry in the 70s and the 80s. So that's a reference to that. I'm aware of the automotive... Oh, bloody hell, I can't say that word. Automotive. I'm aware of the automotive issues, the kind of the crash that happened. And you can still kind of see the fallout of that in the US with, you know, Detroit was a big automotive industry city. And unfortunately, Detroit just... It's a bit of a disaster. And it was a disaster for like 20 years. But, you know, they're referencing the fall of Chrysler to the fall of Atari and the video game crash of 1983. So, like, this is a year later. This is a year after the crash. And Jack Tramiel's like, okay, we're buying the company that caused the crash. And we're gonna make it good again. Yeah, that's big dick energy right there. For more than 20 million purchasers around the world of Atari personal computers and video game products, your original decision to purchase was the right one. You are now also part of this exciting new movement. The new Atari will stretch the outer limits of technology, take you, our customer, into another generation of advanced technology and communications, all at affordable, rock-bottom prices. Then they released the Jaguar. But that's a story for next week. Okay, Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Bill Hogue followed up Miner 2049er with Bounty Bob Strikes Back. While the gameplay was similar to the original, the graphics now had an appealing pseudo 3D look. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at this. We've played the Miner 2049er games already, so let's keep going. Let's play some more. Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Oh, do they really want us to sit and watch all of these letters be placed by birds? Okay, I need to know who the person was that made the credits. Because, hot damn, this is terrible. Okay. Oh wow, I see what they mean. Yeah. There's like a top to the platforms. And take that gun. So I used a lot of the same graphics as Miner 2049er. But I just realized that that thing to collect at the top there is an Atari controller. I went squish. This. How do I get on there? How do I get on there? I can't get on there. What? I can't climb that. So it has to be this. But yeah, the level is called Bob's Morning Calisthenics. Nope, I missed again. Wow, I suck at this. Okay. I definitely can't do that. Okay. Oh, you git! Okay, game over. Right, okay, yeah, we're trying this again. We're trying it again. I need to be really quick if I want to get... Damn it. Yeah, so if I want to get that, that enemy up there, and give me a little bit of time, I need to just jump straight into the teleporter. Okay, interesting. I kind of fell straight through that. Nice, okay. I'm seeing a process. And I can jump down here and get this guy. No, I can't get this guy. Alright. Oh no. I'm doing this again, aren't I? Right. Okay, I got it. I got it. All the enemies are back. Okay. I can do this. Okay. No! I died again. Alright, fine, game over. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically actually a sequel. Like, this is a legit... Oh no! Yeah, this is a legit sequel. So this is like... It's already, you know, it's starting off difficult. Because it's basically just following on directly from the end of the last game. Nope. Oh, I should go down the ladder. Ah. See, I feel a little bit rushed because it is actually timed. Oh, I survived. Nice. Oh no, that was too far. Oh no, okay. You know what? I suck at this. That's minor 4. Oh no, it's not called minor 2049. It's called Bob Strikes Back. We'll have more episodes of me completely failing to play old games in the future, right? Right now we need to get through the dawn of PCs. Atari introduced the Atari ST computer at the beginning of 1985, based on the 16-bit Motorola 68000 chip. It embraced the then new concept of the Graphical User Interface, or GUI, letting users point and click the screen with a mouse. The ST line was the most successful in Europe, where it became a popular gaming platform. So there it is. That is the Atari 130 or 130 ST. And it's got the 520 ST, which is a more advanced version. That one's still a 130. So this is more in line with well, I say consoles, with PCs like the Amiga 500. Is it the Amiga 500? I think it, yeah. So this would have been more in line with like the Amiga 500. Or is it the Amiga 800? Sorry, let me just quickly Google. I want to be correct. I don't want to give bad information. Why can I not? Oh. Okay, I got it. Amiga 800. Yeah, I think it would be in line with the Amiga 800. Let's see, 16-bit. Or potentially 32-bit. Okay, so this would have come out just before. Let's have a quick little look. 1985. It would have come out about the same time as the Amiga 800. 800? I typed in Amiga 800, but no, I'm wrong about that. I'm very wrong about that. Let me quickly correct myself. I typed in Amiga 800, but I don't think there is an Amiga 800. No, there isn't. Ah. Okay, sorry. The Amiga 600. Sorry, not 800. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, it is. Alright. So, popular models from Commodore, including the Amiga 1000, the Amiga 500, the Amiga 2000, use the Motorola 68000. So, it's the same thing as the Atari ST. From developers' point of view, the 68000 provides a full suite of 32-bit operations, but the chip can be addressed only 16 megabytes of physical memory and is implemented using a 16-bit arithmetic logic unit and has a 16-bit external data bus. So 32-bit computations are transparently handled as multiple 16-bit values. So basically, despite the fact that this is a 16-bit Atari, it has the power of a 32. I remember hearing an argument similar to that of the N64, that apparently the N64 wasn't truly a 64-bit machine. But yeah. If you ever give bad info, you can just say I said it in gibberish. That's true. I did, probably. Probably most of the things I say is gibberish. But there we go. The Atari XE, the Tramiel-led Atari Corporation, also gave the 8-bit computer lines one more upgrade, introducing the low-priced XE line. At under $200, it had the redesigned look of the ST, but was fundamentally the same computer that dated back to the 1970s, and the 400, 800. Okay. I see where they're going with this one, actually. Because if you look at this, you notice how Atari is written in blue? Right there. With the classic one, with the one which is basically an 800 or a 400, I guess it'd probably be an 800/600 XL. It's got the old red Atari logo. That's cool. That's a nice little addition. The Atari XEGS. Oh, here we go. This is okay. This is where things start to go a bit sideways, guys. Like, not gonna lie. This is one of the ones that is just like, why? Why did you do this? Now nearly 10 years old, the Atari 8-bit architecture got one more release in 1987 as the Atari XE game system. Woof. Atari released a new line of game cartridges with the XEGS branding, although most of them were essentially the same games that had appeared on the computers and the Atari 5200 home system. This made it difficult for the XEGS to compete. You can say that again. This console, like, huge air quotes, right? Console was awful. And it sold poorly. This was supposed to be a console, and it was quite clearly made from parts of older systems. Like, it was using the old 600 XL keyboard that had been redone for this new look, right? It was using the 5200 for the inners, and it had elements of the 1200 XL. You know, it's just a mess. The whole thing is just an absolute freaking mess. It's supposedly a console, but it's got a keyboard attached to it. That is one solid piece of material right there. If you look at the size of that, look at your keyboard right now, right? So it's only got letter keys. It doesn't have a number pad. So look at your keyboard. Now imagine that keyboard is perfectly square. Because that's how big this is. That is ridiculous. I do know about the XEGS because I've got a guide to collecting old consoles, and this was in it, and I read the article, and it is just, oh, dumpster fire. Total dumpster fire, this one. Look at that. Food fight. That is literally just the 5200 version of the game, but it's in a new box. I think it even says on the box. No, it doesn't. Okay. Some of them, I believe, actually had written on the box that it was compatible with the 5200. But that is the 5200 version of Food Fight. Oh wait, no, Food Fight. It says one game that was only released in the XEGS packaging was a port of the 1983 arcade game Food Fight. Okay, wait, hang on. Maybe I'm wrong then about Food Fight. This one may have been an actual exclusive. But if you take a look at the graphics, you actually take a look at the graphics there, that is about 5200 quality. That's why I thought it was, but okay, maybe it's not. But still, nonetheless, it's not a good system. It's really bad. Jack strikes back. Having been ousted from the company he founded, Commodore, just after it launched the Commodore 64 computer, new Atari CEO Jack Tramiel was focused on defeating his former company. But with Atari and Commodore so focused on each other, it was Apple computers that ended up the most popular machines of the era. That's true. It's like in Mario Kart, you know? If player 3 and player 2 are constantly fighting with each other, then player 1 can just sail ahead. So you need to be balanced in how you fight. Atari PC. By 1987, the trends were clear. The IBM-compatible forerunners of today's modern PCs were dominating the home computer market. Atari even entered the market with the Atari PC, releasing the first models in 1987. So at this point, I had my ZX Spectrum. I think. 87? No, I was 2. I didn't have the Spectrum. Yeah. But they look pretty cool. You can see that they're starting to become the PCs that we have today. Or at the very least what we had in the 80s and early 90s. I like the beige. I'm one of those sad sacks. I actually like beige. I think beige looks really good on computers. Atari portfolio. Before it left the company, the computer business, Atari had one more first. The first palm-top PC. The Atari portfolio. Compatible with the IBM standard portfolio. Wait, sorry, there's a comma there. Compatible with the IBM standard, portfolio let users do basic tasks like text editing and spreadsheets on a tiny device, then transfer the data to their home PC. It famously appeared in the film Terminator 2. Look at that. See, that's another example of being ahead of your time, you know? But sadly, this is where things would end for Atari for a good while. The Atari Falcon. Atari's final computer was the Falcon, a 32-bit machine that was only produced for a year, and is today a high-priced collector's item. You can say that again. Let me just quickly go over to eBay. eBay.com. Yeah, let's just go to .com because we'll find them in the US. We won't necessarily find them in Australia. Atari Falcon. That is not typing anything. Atari Falcon. Nice. Yeah, okay. $3,000. $3,000, and that's not in the box. That's just the Atari Falcon. Oh, it does have a mouse with it, and it's got the cables. There's one here, for 1,700. That's the cheapest one, but there's two here for $3,000. I'm dreading to see what it. how much it is in box. Oh, I've gotta find an inbox. There isn't one. There isn't one. No. No, there isn't one. Ooh, hello. There's an Atari 800 XL for $200. Tempted. But yeah, $3,000. $3,000 for a PC that was out of date in 1995. Because IBM completely thrashed them. Ah, dear. Yump. Yump? Created in 2007 by a 4-person team from Poland. Yump is an action game in which a bouncing ball travels down a tube. The sophisticated graphics show how much can be done with 1970s hardware and decades of know-how. Okay, so this is for running on... Let me see the zoom in. For all Atari XL and XE home computers. Okay, so this can run on essentially the 800. Oh no, 64 kilobytes of memory. Okay. So it could work on the 800 XL. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm interested. Let's see what you can do with decades of know-how. Tunnel Jumper is not a common genre, but the innovative indie game Yump certainly defines it. Players traverse a tubular maze, steering a ball that bounces along with a reactive soundtrack. No way! It's a great example of modern programmers continuing to innovate on Atari home computers. An interactive soundtrack. That's crazy. Oh, I know what they're doing. I know how they're doing that. That's counting the blanking intervals. Okay, so, this is actually really cool. That is more colors than this console should be able to show on screen, I believe. Right? The reason that it's got all these colors is because it's reading the blanking intervals of CRT screens, and it's changing the color palette after so many lines. So those graphics are actually probably being generated in without any real color data, and the color data is being changed. The entire palette of the color data is being changed at the blanking interval. This technique would go on to be used in older, yeah, of course, no. In other games, for like NES and such, well, NES and other games of the time, to be able to create more vibrant, colorful games, and also to be able to create animations that technically shouldn't be possible, like parallaxing backgrounds and stuff like that. I think the Amiga 500 could actually do better than this. Okay, let's have a look. So, small hole, big hole, save point, long jump, extra life, extra jump. Oh my goodness, this is in depth. Okay, let's just try it and see what we got. Press fire to jump. Oh, come on. No way. Oops, I died. This is crazy. I can't believe that this is actually possible. Oh, I missed. Yeah, apparently the music is also interactive with how well you do. That's... I'm finding it... I just... Okay, so the beat of the bouncing goes with the music. And... I just... I can't believe this. This is way too much. It doesn't... Oh, no, I completely botched that up. Okay. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright. This is too good. Okay, you can actually level select as well. That's amazing. Oops. Yeah, this is blowing me away. This is genuinely blowing me away. Just the sheer amount of power that something like this should take. There's some kind of sorcery, some kind of black magic which is allowing this to run on an 800 XL. Oh, damn it. How do I get past that part? Oh! Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is the kind of game that should not have existed yet. Well, I mean, it didn't. This was done many, many years later. But still, the fact that you can get a system this old to work like this is utterly mind-blowing. Talk about system pushers. Oh, that was certainly the wrong direction to go. Oh. Okay, need to do better. Need to do better. Fox said so. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I was trying to avoid the hole, but instead of going left, I went right and I went straight into the pit. Oh, I've gone back a level. But yeah. This is absolutely phenomenal. I never would have expected a game like this to be on, you know, one of those classic Atari systems. It just is genuinely blowing my mind right now. Overshot. There we go. Yeah, right? I'm being dragged in. I feel like I'm falling down this hole. The hole is opened and gaping before me, and I'm being dragged into it. I did it again. I did the exact same thing in the same place. I can't believe that. That's so dumb. Oh, it's shaking. Oh, heck. Okay, this is a little bit more difficult. Oh, no! Oh! Damn it. Okay. I got a checkpoint at very least. What just... What? What? What happened then? I just kind of veered off. What? Wait, what's Wait, hang on. There's gotta be something that's causing that, because I'm getting, I'm being bounced off to the right. Damn it. Oh, no. Yeah, the whole screen shakes for certain things. I was never gonna make it. I was never gonna make it. But no, I'm with you, Fox. This music is great. Oh no. Oh wow. Okay, this is it's actually kind of hard. I mean, you're trying to plan ahead, but at the same time, it's like not everything is entirely in view yet. Right. Okay, that was the checkpoint. Okay, we good. We good. Oh, see? What is that? What am I bouncing on? Why is it doing that? Why do I keep flying off? What happened to that guy's head? Okay, when I land on that, it pushes me over to the right. Okay, so that's gotta be an actual stage hazard that just pushes you over to the right. Okay, I got it. Nope, that was the wrong way. That was a dead end. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. You know, it's gonna happen. Okay. Okay, we got the checkpoint. So let's be a little bit more cautious about this part. Oh, balls. Let's be more cautious. Jump straight into the hole. That'll do it. Okay, so we gotta go. Oh, I see it. Okay, so that arrow pushes you. There were arrows on the ground that push you to the left and the right. Ah, right, okay. So that's why when I was jumping on it, it was pushing me to the right. And seeing as I was already holding right, it was just sending me flying. Okay. Minefield. Oh dear, this is terrifying. Oh, I like this color though. Oh no! Damn it. So those... So there are tiles on the floor which change the luminosity of the stage. Oh, okay. That one wasn't so bad. Kindergarten. All right. Finally, I graduated to kindergarten. Oh, wow. That's a lot of pink. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Right, okay. So, the issue I had there is, of course, with directionality while upside down. I pressed right to go left. Oh. Kindergarten, level 5. I'm gonna keep going, right? This stream actually has lasted a lot, you know, being a bit shorter than usual, so I'm just gonna keep going. Or at very least for a couple more levels. Oh. Overcooked that one. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, I gotcha. Oh! Oh, that was... Okay. Whoa! Okay, I don't know what to do at the end there, because that looks... Unless there was a long jump on the left, that just seems like a dead end to me. Yep. 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 Oh, I did it again. Oh, how do I do that? Wait. Hang on, I'm confused now. Am I missing something? What am I supposed to be doing here? Wait, what happens if I press the jump button? Oh, I do a big jump. Oh, I've never touched the jump button. Or the fire button. Okay, I get it now. That is not the direction I thought I was gonna go. Okay. Okay. I got this one. I got it this time. That's it. We got it. We're good. There we go. See? Told ya. Told ya. We got it. We good. That's just a really interesting, Damn. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. We're gonna do it this time. This is the one. This is the one. Okay. So this is gonna push us to the... I did nothing. I did nothing. You know what? I'm gonna go this way instead. There we go. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that does... I'm pressing the jump button. I don't think it necessarily does what I think it does. It seems like the jump button does pressing, you know, pressing a button does seem to do a long jump. But like it doesn't seem to be, maybe it's precise. Yes, okay, it's precise. Okay, I was just holding the button down thinking that I could jump longer. Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it this time. I'll do it this time. There we go. Got it. Got it. Nice. Okay, Johnny Walker. Kind of feel like I've been drinking the Johnny Walker, watching this, just watching this endless... Oh no. Do you know that feeling where you know you've made a mistake and you're just basically watching it happen? That's this game. Right? That's this game. Oh! Oh, that's what the holes are for! I thought the holes were something I was supposed to avoid. Wait, have I already done this stage? Didn't I already do this stage? Straight into a hole. Yeah, okay, so I do have to... Alright, I do have to avoid the holes sometimes. Gotcha. Right, okay. I'm learning. I'm learning. I love that this is a thing. I love that that's a thing. That you can change the luminosity of the map. Okay. What do you mean game over? Did I fall? Johnny Walker. 2 real hours in the chat. Sorry, I can't read chat. I can't read chat. I can't take my eyes off this mesmerizing tunnel that just goes off into the distance. When you stare into the abyss stares back. And it's staring. Not only is it staring, it's calling out to me. It's letting me know that everything will be alright. Because in the end, darkness takes us all. And I'm not sure how that's okay, but I kind of believe it. That ended up being a bit darker than I wanted it to be. The commentary and the level. Straight into the hole. Straight into the hole. Could have hit the corner, could have hit the edge. No. Straight into the hole. I don't mess around. If only my game was basketball. You know what? That would be great, wouldn't it? Woo! Boing! That's what my parents have been saying for 33 years. Can't take my... Right? Yeah? Yeah. I'm feeling it, Noctum. I'm feeling it. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Mix, mix, mix. Oh, look at that. What? Those colors. Damn. Okay. Doing alright. We're doing alright. We got this far before. I missed! I missed! Are we on mix, 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 mix? Mix, 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 mix. Go. Let's get into the mix. Oh no! Okay. Alright. I know your tricks, game. I still missed. I still managed to miss. Even though I knew it was coming this time. Okay. Oh. No, that doesn't... Oh, you can't go that far. Okay, I'm confused. Let Kiko join and have her doing a freestyle rap while you go through the levels. I don't know about that. You were awfully confident of our abilities. I'm just a YouTuber that plays the ball game. That's what I'm gonna be remembered for, like playing the ball game with the epic music. Yes, I gotcha. Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go. It's always a little bit There's always a little bit of dread when you can see that there's a long jump coming up, but you can't see the other side yet. And you have no idea where you're gonna jump to. It's just got one of those things of, okay, this could be bad. Piece of cake. They're saying it's a piece of cake. Folks. Piece of cake, they said. We'll see. We'll see how good their cake is. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Oh, those triangular, the triangular pads to land on. Yikes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ah! There we go. Nice. Nice. Hey, that one was good. I like that. I felt the pressure. I could feel the pressure on that one. Beer play. Okay. Oh. Right. Straight into a hole. Fantastic. That's the way we like to play it here. Straight into holes. Stop giggling in the audience. Oh no! I need to change direction. Alright. Alright. Oh no, I did it again! I just keep getting myself locked into that silly little place there. Oh, that was so stupid. That was so dumb. Now I really want to play through with you freestyling to this beat. Oh dear. Oh, I did it again! Ah! The same place every time. What's happening is I'm focusing on the ball and I'm not focusing on the tunnel. So, you know, need to straight into a hole. Fantastic. That's the way we like it. That's the way we like it. That's how we play video games on this one. Badly. I think that one's a trap. I think that one's a trap. I don't think I can get. I don't think I can go that way. Though I'm setting myself to go there again. Okay, let's do this side instead. Oh no 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 no! Okay, I have to go that way, but, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. How do I get around the other side there? Straight into a hole. Amazing. Okay. I think... Oh, there's only 9 levels? Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this. Either that, or it's only, giving me the ability to choose level. It's only might only be giving me the levels that I've completed. Either way, I think this will be the last one. Damn it. I have to do it. I have to. Really? I have to do this. We're gonna do this, okay? We're good. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Oh no. We're not. No, we're not. Okay, I do need to be on the right-hand side of that. Okay. Okay. Definitely need to be on the right-hand side. Nope. Why am I sucking all of a sudden? Don't answer that. That's better. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I was looking for. I think my ability to keep my attention is waning. No fault of the game, of course. Just purely tiredness. I always get to that and I always go the wrong way. I really wish that I was smarter. There we go. Damn it. No, I can't reach that. Okay. Oh! Wait, where's the... There's gotta be another long jump there somewhere. Or I could just actually use my long jump. Straight into a hole. Fantastic. Yup. Alright. Straight into a hole. Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. I did it! I did it! I did it! I actually finished it! Oh my... Yeah, okay. There are more levels. Okay, we'll do 10. We'll do 10 and we call it 10. And we'll say, there we go, we did 10. That's gonna happen. I really like the blue in this one. My ball is pink. No, no, not fair play. Hang on, damn it. Alright, well, I know how to do it now anyway. So, I should be able to do this in one go, he says, knowing else. Knowing otherwise. Oh my goodness, I did that in one shot. I actually did that in one shot. Amazing. Okay, paranoia. Oh no. I just needed to keep going. I get why it's called paranoia. Okay, no, 100% understand. Yep, thank you. Alright. Nope, I understand why this one's called paranoia, okay. Because you're paranoid that you're not gonna make it. Oh no! Oh! That wasn't a long jump, that was a stop. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, I should have just kept going. Ah, yeah. Yeah. The paranoia is certainly setting in. Okay. Paranoia. Yeah, the colors in this game are incredible. They're so vibrant. Oh, that's a hole. Yep. Okay. I don't know what's happened, but, yeah, I was having trouble with that then. Oh no! I missed the stop block. I missed the stop block. Oh no. Ah! Right, okay. Come on, paranoia, do your worst. Please be gentle. I bruise easily. My ego more so. Who am I kidding? Do you think I'd be playing video games online if I had an ego? Oh my goodness. I didn't think I was gonna make that. Finished level 10, and that is where I think we're going to leave it finished. It keeps going! But we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna I'm gonna save it. Yes. But we're gonna leave it there. That was really risky, wasn't it? Okay, so definitely a worthwhile game right there. Into the 90s. Ultimately, the dominance of the IBM-compatible PC meant Atari's exit from the computer business in the early 90s. That was said in a weird way, so I will say it again. Ultimately, the dominance of IBM-compatible PCs meant Atari's exit from the computer business in the early 90s. But it was already planning a big move back into video games. And that is the end of Atari 50, the dawn of PCs. And we will be back next Wednesday for the final installment of Atari 50, and that will be the 1990s and beyond. Before we go though, I'm going to chuck us over into the chatting zone. Hello, welcome back everyone. Where am I? What am I doing? Options? Okay. Wait. Okay. So that was Dawn of the PCs, the look into the long and storied history, well, I say long, the storied history of Atari's PC offerings. It's crazy, like, I didn't realize there were quite that many Atari PCs. I knew that there were a few. I knew of the 400, 800, and I knew of the EX gaming system, the EXGS. I was aware of that one. I didn't really think that would be considered a PC though. I think that's kind of a console, or it was. I mean, it had all the gubbins of a PC. It has all the innards of a PC, but it was kind of billed as a console. So, kind of weird. But yeah, I didn't realize there were quite that many PCs. But in the end, I guess it turns out that many of those PCs were actually the same PC, just re-released with a new shell. And, yeah, it was quite obvious that that was coming back to bite Atari in the ass a few times, with people getting tired of the systems not being up to scratch, and with new companies hitting the market, with whole new PCs and home micros to offer, Atari just kept falling further and further behind. While Jack Tramiel certainly didn't help in the video game side of things in the 90s. We'll see that next week. It definitely felt like Jack Tramiel was like Atari's second wind in the PC market, because a lot of the stuff that they had been releasing, like I said, it was all very much the same PC. And then Jack Tramiel comes in and goes, no, we're going to do it better. We're going to do it right. And that's such a good attitude to have, to do right by your fans, I guess, by your customers, by the people that own your hardware, you know? So, and it's that attitude of doing right by the audience, by the consumer, that got Jack Tramiel to where he is today. Oh, well, I say today, I mean, you know, head of Atari. But yeah, was interesting. It was a little bit shorter, and I admit, I guess I wasn't entirely on the ball this evening because I've just been tired. So I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not 100% convinced that this was that great of a stream, but I do hope that nonetheless you have enjoyed it. That maybe you've learned something. That I've certainly learned something. Like I said, had no idea that there were that many Atari PCs. I thought it was only a few. I thought it was only like really, really old ones and then some of the newer ones. Company was great as always. We've had a great time. Oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I wish I could be a little bit more engaged. When playing Final Fantasy Renaissance, like last week and yesterday, I'm so engaged with the audience because like there's a lot of discussion happening about what's going on screen. There's, you know, I've got characters named after Minta, Noctum, and Arthuro, and you know they're engaged in the conversation and everything. And I guess when it comes to something like this, there are a lot of facts that are being thrown, and it can sometimes be a little bit difficult to pick everything up. So I completely understand why it's you know, it's not necessarily as easy to interact with, you know. I had fun even though you made me have a nightmare. I'm sorry about that. I'll try not to show any more scary clowns in future. But yes, that is all for this evening. I probably could drag this out by another hour if I absolutely wanted to, but I think that this is really a good time to end this. And I'm also hungry. So, double reason to actually end the stream. Let me just quickly. Alright. It's a good ending point. You need to eat, I need to sleep. Fantastic. Yeah, we've all got things to do, it seems. So, I want to thank you all for coming today. I genuinely, you know, I really do hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed the journey through Atari history so far. There is a lot to take on, and, truly, there's a lot here which I've had to skip over, and I recommend, if this has interested you at all, do consider grabbing Atari 50 and checking it out for yourself, because there's so many games here. Like, look at this. This is the game library, right? Let's sort by platform, or sort by title, sort by year, platform. Right. So, you got the Reimagined series. You've got the new Sword Quest. The final release, Airworld. You've got the Touch Me, which is kind of funny. You've got Vector Sector. We haven't come to that yet. Yara's Revenge Reimagined. Oh, wait, did we do that? No, we didn't actually play that one, but yeah. We got all of the arcade versions of games. We got the 2600 versions of games, including prototypes. Like, you see, these are ones I haven't unlocked yet. But there's other things in here as well. Actually, I want to click on one of these just to see where it is. A battleground in Sector 3 on Fields of Golden Void. If guests appear, don't hesitate, for both must be destroyed. Okay, this is get... Did Atari 50 just turn into an ARG? A prototype comes out to play upon the fields of war. To find it, reimagine tanks. What are you waiting for? Oh, this is combat. They're talking about combat. The walls again come crashing down. Disorder of the One. When that game's special board is cleared, your secret task is done. So there are a load of secret stuff in here as well, right? Look at all these games. Just look at all these games. Still in 2600. Hold on. 5200. Finally. Okay. 7800. And then you got the LINKS games. You've got XE. We've got the Jaguar. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have some fun with Jaguar stuff because Cybermorph. Ah, that's the one. Where did you learn to fly? Tempest 2000. Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy. I don't know what this is. But it's already scaring me. Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy. Anyway, what I'm getting at is there's a lot of stuff to take in, but there's also a lot of cool stuff in here as well. There's a lot of games, there's a lot of documents, there's unlocks, there's a bunch of unlockable stuff. Amazing. Okay, haven't encountered that yet. And it really does go through all of those eras of Atari. So if this has interested you at all, I do recommend that you play it for yourself and get to experience some of those classic games in a way that is more palatable, perhaps, for a modern audience. Whether that be using the Switch Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller, maybe using an Xbox controller with PC. I do believe this is on Xbox as well. Don't know if it's on PlayStation. I'm going to assume that it is. So if you got a PlayStation 4 and 5, it's probably available on there too. But yeah, do check it out. Check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed, because there's a lot of it's like kind of owning an Atari museum, you know? I was kind of uncertain when I heard that this wasn't a game, but it was an interactive documentary. I was thinking to myself, maybe that won't be so good. But you know what? So far I've enjoyed every moment of it. There's a lot of nostalgia there, but there's also just a lot of new things to look. And I'm here for it. And I'm glad that you guys are too. So, with that said, be good to yourselves. Be excellent to each other. Play more old video games. And until tomorrow, where we'll be playing Final Fantasy Renaissance again, peace and high scores. Good night, everyone.